Hello ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Buddha here. I am playing more H1Z1 and it is a lovely morning here in Pleasant Valley with all the residents of the city trying to get their way up to my rooftop base. You can hear them down there, no doubt. In this video I'm going to be showing off all the different kinds of weapons that you can get in the game currently. There are other weapons that are being developed that aren't in the game yet. I'm showing you the ones that you can currently get your hands on. Alright, first up we have fists, which are more or less completely useless. You can't really, I'm sure you can kill zombies with them, with your fists, but it would take you forever and they would most likely kill you first. Basically, your fists are only useful for breaking crates, stuff like that, to get sticks and planks. But yeah, for as far as attacking things or defending yourself, your fists are pretty much useless. The next one up we have is the branch. You get the branch by picking blackberry bushes. This one's pretty much useless too. It can knock over zombies if you attack them with it. This is basically like a, if you have no other weapons, use this. And you can't run away because there's a lot of them. Yeah, use the branch, it'll knock them over. Probably won't kill them, but it'll give you time to run away. The next blunt weapon we have is the crowbar. The crowbar can actually be used as a tool as well to get scrap metal from broken cars, broken vans, stuff like that. But it can also be used as a weapon. It's pretty slow, doesn't do much damage, but you can kill zombies with it. Next up we have the hammer. The hammer, actually, until this most recent patch, was the fastest weapon in the game. It doesn't do much damage at all, but it used to swing really fast. But now it doesn't swing anywhere near as fast as it used to. As you can see, it's just like a normal weapon, and it doesn't do all that much damage. So yeah, all of these blunt weapons aren't exactly the best weapons to be using to attack zombies and, you know, woodland creatures. So let's move on to the blade weapons, the sharp weapons. Alright, the first sharp melee weapon we have is the makeshift hatchet, this one right here. You can make it by combining scrap metal and a stick together. It is effective for killing zombies. You can kill zombies with it. It just takes a while. They'll probably hit you a couple times before you can kill them. Then the next step up from that is the fire axe, which is does more damage, has a little bit more reach. It's a little slower, but you can also kill zombies pretty easily with that. And the best of the three axe-like weapons is the fire axe. It's a little slower, but does the most damage of all the axes. And you can kill zombies really easily with this, especially if you aim for the head, of course. With any of these sharp melee weapons, if you kill a zombie or a creature like a deer or something like that, you can hit them with it after they're dead. Just like attack their body and they will give you stuff. If you attack a zombie after it's dead, it'll give you cloth. And if you attack a deer or a wolf or anything like that, it'll give you meat and fat that you can turn into fuel for cars. Alright, the last two melee weapons you can get your hands on are the combat knife, this one right here. Does a relatively good amount of damage, but it's pretty slow. You can craft these together yourself with a metal sheet and a stick, I believe. Not a bad melee weapon. Next we have the machete, which is actually a pretty good weapon. It's like, it does about the same amount of damage as the combat knife, but it has a lot of range. So you can kill zombies from pretty far away before they can get to you. Alright, next up we have the ranged weapons. There are two different kinds of bows that you can get. The easiest one to make and first weapon most people get is the makeshift bow, which is this one right here. As you can see, long distance it's not very accurate. There's a lot of drop. See? Like if I aim directly at this zombie, it'll drop long before it gets to him. So you have to aim really far up if you're trying to kill something that's really far away. Not the best at long ranges. But then we have the wooden bow, which is this one right here. Just step up. It's a lot more accurate at long distances. See, I just hit him from this far away without going anywhere near his leading him, or bringing the bow up as much. But yeah, if you're going to get a bow, the wooden bow is the best bow. Alright, now the fun part, the guns. The first gun that's most easily found, does the least damage, is the M1911, the handgun. You can find these all over the place in places like office buildings, in the filing cabinets. As you can see, you can hit things from pretty far away, but it doesn't do much damage. I just got a headshot on that zombie, it didn't kill it. And as you can hear, most likely, the zombies are going crazy because if you fire a weapon, it makes a lot of noise and the zombies come running. Next up we have the 308 hunting rifle, which is a pretty accurate weapon. I missed on that one, didn't get a headshot. It has a scope in it, but it moves around a lot, so it's a lot easier to just not use the scope and just use the little dot. See, you'll like miss quite often if you try to use the scope because it moves around. Doesn't matter if you're crouched or prone or what. So I just try to use the little dot, get the dot over the head of the zombie, and take it out. Alright, next up is the probably the coolest weapon in the game, but the hardest weapon to find ammo for is the AR-15. The AR-15 has iron sights, like this. Fires really rapidly. I don't have anything to aim at the moment, unfortunately. No zombies around that I can get to. But yeah, I guess I'll just shoot at something random. Like, yeah, I only had 4 rounds for this weapon because the rounds are so hard to find. But yeah, one of the coolest weapons in the game, does a lot of damage, instantly kills zombies, pretty much anything if you hit it in the head. The AR-15. And last but certainly not least, we have the 12-gauge pump shotgun, which will completely obliterate anything at short range. If you fire this weapon, it makes a lot of noise, and will draw every zombie in the neighborhood for quite a distance. So you have to use it sparingly. If you do try to shoot zombies with it, and especially if you're in a headshot-only server, with this weapon you have to aim right about the chin, at the neck or something, because the pullback on it when you fire it makes it raise up a bit. So if you aim at the chin, then it'll shoot it in the head. I noticed when I was aiming at the head of zombies, first 5 shots or so that I tried with the shotgun, it would just go over their heads. The best time to find these weapons is right after a server has restarted and all of the loot has been reset. Pretty much all of the spawn points have something in them. So that's the best time, especially shotguns. You can find them in apartment buildings like this one right here, where I built my base. The hard part with the firearms is finding ammo. Ammo is few and far between. So those are the weapons in H1Z1 currently. Hopefully you can get your hands on a good one, like the shotgun here. That's it for this video. I'll be doing more videos on H1Z1 in the future, I'm sure. If you have anything that you'd like to see me do a video on, just leave it in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot.
Once upon a time, there was a man who did not subscribe to Dr. Buddha's channel, and then he died.